Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing a comparison of two neckband earphones below the 2000 rupees in India. The OnePlus Bullet Wireless Z2 priced 1999, and we'll be comparing that with the recently launched Oppo Enco M32, which now retails for 1799. So when we did the review of the OnePlus Bullet Wireless Z2 a couple of days back, most of you have asked us to compare with the Oppo Enco M32, another budget neckband earphones priced 1800 rupees. Now there are a lot of similarities between these two earphones. So let's see which of these fits you better, and which of these is better value, and which all functions and features it offers for the price segment. So that's the comparison we are going to do. So Bullet Wireless Z2 with Oppo Enco M32. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So inside the box, both these earphones come with additional ear tips, charging cable and the manual. So we are not going into the regular unboxing or what is inside the box. So it's well known. So let's straight away go into the earphones and see how they perform. So here are the two earphones, the Bullet Wireless Z2. So you can see here, it's mentioned here Bullet Wireless Z2, the new one, and here also you can see here Oppo Enco M32. That's the latest launch by Oppo in India. So these are two earphones. So let's first have a look at the design aspect. Now you can see that both these devices come with plastic and flexible design. You can actually see that there is a difference in terms of design. You can see that the Oppo Enco M32 has a slight curvature towards the neck area, while it's more or less flat on the Bullet Wireless Z2. So that's only the difference here. You can see here this has a curvature towards the neck area, while this is more or less straight. So design wise, not much of change. Now this is a bit more softer in nature, while this is not that bad, but it also comes with a flexible panel, but this feels a bit more softer in finishing, but doesn't matter much. Now in terms of the fit and finish here, you can see here both are quite similar. This is slightly Oppo Enco M32 is slightly bigger, but again a negligible difference. You can see that OnePlus branding here. Now one difference here is that the charging port, the USB Type-C port, is covered on the Oppo Enco M32, while it's an exposed one on the OnePlus Bullet Wireless Z2. In terms of button feedback, the tactile feedback of the buttons, they are quite good. Here we have slightly more rubberized finish for the OnePlus, but it's more of a plastic finishing for the Oppo Enco M32. Again, nothing much to differentiate. The only difference here is that OnePlus controls are towards the outer side, while Oppo it's inside. So again, you need to get used to how you use it. So both are quite good in terms of build quality being offered. So next, let's talk about the ear tips design. So you can see here, this is the more important aspect of design. You can see here both look pretty good actually. In fact, both have this matte finish towards the edges and glossy finish inside, and both have magnetic latch mechanism. The magnet is pretty strong on both the devices. You can see here very strong magnet. Now one of the differences in terms of design is that Oppo Enco M32 comes with ear hooks. So you can see here these are ear hooks. Although you can actually remove the ear hooks, you actually see that there is a projection for the ear hooks, so you cannot actually remove them, even though it's actually removable, but then removing them will make the earphones more uncomfortable because of that strands. So in terms of design of ear tips, I personally like the OnePlus Bullet Wireless Z2 because I don't personally like the ear hooks, but some people do like the ear hooks for more comfortable fit. So it's more of a personal choice, I would say. I personally like the Bullet Wireless Z design without the ear hooks, while there are some people who might actually like ear hooks design. So that's the design. Now in terms of buds, you can see here ear tips both are quite similar. Nothing much to differentiate between the comfort aspect. Now the Bullet Wireless Z2 is quite comfortable in terms of longer usage, and even the Oppo Enco M32 also feels quite comfortable, but except for this ear hooks design, which was slightly causing discomfort after a while, at least for me. So that's again more of a personal choice. So that's the design. Now both have this metal finishing here, and the magnetic latch mechanism works really well. So in terms of connectivity and how fast these pairs, they are really good. Now the moment you open this or remove from the magnetic, it actually connects it very fast. It connects, and here also OnePlus also does that really well. So in terms of fast connectivity, both does a really good job, and they both are fast and connects to the smartphone very quickly the moment you release from the latch. So that's really good. Now there is one difference for the Oppo Enco M32. You get a quick switch functionality. That means if you press and hold both the up and down volume buttons, you can switch to another device which is paired instantly, but that functionality we couldn't see on the OnePlus Bullet Wireless Z2. So that's one feature which is missing on the Bullet Wireless Z2. So that's the design aspect. Now we feel both are quite comfortable. Again, more of a personal choice whether you want the one with the ear tips or rather ear hooks, or without the ear hooks. Next, let's talk about the call quality. Now both of these have the kind of noise cancellation and both are pretty good in terms of clarity offered during voice calls. We tried voice calls connected to a smartphone, and they sounded pretty good, and even the caller also mentioned that the voice was clear, so you don't have to worry about voice call clarity. They are pretty good on both these earphones. Now both of these come with IP55 rating, and both support AAC and SBC codec. There is no aptX on either of them, so that's the codec support. So both does a pretty good job in terms of connectivity and other features. Next, let's talk about the audio quality. Now the Bullet Wireless Z2 comes with a 12.4mm dynamic driver, while it's a 10mm dynamic driver on the Oppo Enco M32. Now in terms of sound quality, what we felt was both these are quite good in terms of overall sound quality. Neither of them are really exceptional, I would say. Now the Bullet Wireless Z2 is a bit more punchier in bass, while it's more of a flat bass on the Oppo Enco M32. Hence the vocals are slightly better on the Oppo Enco M32, while the bass performance is slightly better on the Bullet Wireless Z2. Now again, more of a personal choice whether you want more bass performance, then definitely go with the Bullet Wireless Z2. Again, vocals were not really as good as the Oppo Enco M32 in our opinion. Again, this sound quality is something which is personal, so it might vary from user to user. In our testing, we found that if you want bass, then go with the Bullet Wireless Z2, and Oppo Enco M32 is kind of more flat bass and a mix of treble and bass included. So that's the sound signature of these two earphones. So both of these perform quite well for the sub 2000 price segment in India, and they sound really okay-ish for the price you are giving. Now coming to the battery life. Now these two earphones come with pretty good battery life. You get 30 hours of music playback on the Bullet Wireless Z2 at 50% of the volume, while you get around 28 hours of music playback on the M32 with 60% volume. So more or less similar in terms of battery performance. Now both have fast charging. 10 minutes of charging will give you 20 hours of music playback. That's pretty good. So both of those support fast charging. That's a welcome move. And apart from that, gaming aspect, neither of these are really exceptional in terms of gaming. There is a bit of latency. There is no game mode on either of them. There is no low latency or gaming mode on either of them. So you have to live with slight latency on both, because they are Bluetooth earphones. So you have to depend upon the low latency mode of Bluetooth. So otherwise there is no separate mode for gamers on either of these. So that's the gaming aspect. So which one should you buy? Now the Bullet Wireless Z2 is priced 1,999, that's 2,000 rupees, while this is 1,799 or rather 1,799, that's 1,800 rupees. So there is a 200 rupees difference between these two devices. Now there isn't much of a difference in terms of overall performance. If you want bass, then go with the Bullet Wireless Z2, slightly a punchier bass. Not that the M32 doesn't have bass, it's also having bass, but then comparing these two, the bass is slightly better here. But if you are more into vocals, then the Oppo Enco M32 was slightly better here. So that was the detailed aspect. Now one thing what we can say about these two earphones is that neither of them are better than the original Oppo Enco M31, which was launched in 2020 with LDAC support. So that was one of the best sounding earphones rather Bluetooth neckband earphones launched in India, but unfortunately it is not available to buy anymore. But you have to choose between these two, and either of them doesn't make much of a difference, I would say, because the options are similar and the performance is quite similar, although the base is slightly better on the Bullet Wireless Z2. So that was our experience with the Bullet Wireless Z2 and the Oppo Enco M32. So we'll share the links in the description of the video in case you plan to buy these earphones. So that's it for this video. This is Normal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.